grab a cup, join me, have a great show. I missed you. I missed you all. I always do. I was just talking to Deb a little bit ago. Oh, and Stephanie too. And we were talking about the great North being buried. Now, I didn't get that big storm that they got. And a couple of you were talking about a little bit of snow that are in New York with me. But this morning I could swear it was here because while I was making this coffee, you couldn't even see across the yard. It was swirling and it was a whiteout and it was coming down as fast as it does when you get 2 inches an hour. And we did get the 2 inches, but I was like, is it going to stop? And it did slow up. So I'm like, all right, well, there's got to be at least 2 inches on the road, but I can remember the 4 feet we got right before Christmas 2 years ago. And when you open the door and you see 4 feet of snow, you don't know what to do. You seriously don't. And if you stay awake and try to shovel that as it comes, you can't keep up with it. So yeah, it's not just 4 feet on your driveway. It's 4 feet everywhere. Everywhere. So they are, I'm sure, immobilized. Everybody in the state has been going up there to help, taking their plows. Yeah, people are working nonstop, trying to help. The sound is good. Great. That was the first time I can remember seeing 4 feet, but even 2 or 3 is a ridiculous amount. Because, you hear about all the lines coming down and then you're sitting there thinking, how long is it going to be before the power's back on? And it's days. And they were talking 2-3 days of whiteouts where you can't go anywhere anyway, because you don't dare. They took the trucks off the highways, blah, blah, blah. I have a big show today. Some people might think it's not that big, but to me, it's huge. Because yesterday we left. He said to me, we need to leave a little early, not before closing time, but we need to leave a little early today instead of staying 2 or 3 hours over. And I said, well, if we do, can we go like an hour west? And you know what's an hour west of me, right? You guys know Horseheads. Oh, Horseheads. Hobby Lobby. So I have a haul and it's all around me. And I plan on talking about it today because I went there just because I knew I wouldn't be going again for several months because I don't want to drive that far in snow and taking a chance that it could snow while I was there and then having to take the highway home. No. So yeah, I did go and I have some things to share. Yeah. But we also, want to talk about our turkey and what kind of coffee's in this mug. Anybody guess that? We have a brand new holiday bracket game. We're going to kick it off right now. So if you want to get on this board, you're going to have to keep track of what's going on because it's going to be boom, boom, boom. I'm hoping that I'm going to have videos out like I did in previous years. But this holiday bracket board will be like 4 brackets in one because there are going to be 4 winners. So every time I finish a bracket, there will be a winner and whichever one is first gets to draw out of Santa's sack. Now, I didn't bring Santa's sack out yet, but I'm going to be putting it right up there. It's going to be full of some packages. There might be small packages in there to use for, making a yarn deal. So if you think there's something in that bag that's for a mini game that we're playing, you can say, I want something out of Santa's sack. Or Christi's closet whatever, the North Pole bag. But I'm also going to put in 4 prizes. Those 4 prizes will be wrapped. That will be put into the red bag. And then after one bracket gets full, the winner will win their choice out of the bag, whichever is left. You know, like if they're all in there, then you get your choice. Okay, so I did not remember to tell Miss Deb what kind of coffee is in here. So I'm going to real quick send her a message so she knows, because I, of course, will miss it. All right, she knows now. Whoops. She's going to laugh when she gets that. There's a typo. Anywho, what the last couple of videos I showed a washcloth, and that washcloth was sitting here, and it was made out of the ice cream cotton. And then isn't it funny that Karen sent me some ice cream cotton? So I showed the washcloth, and I want to tell you that washcloth is the Chantilly washcloth from Willow Yarns, and there is the pattern for that. It is a free pattern on their site, and I just really liked it. It's called Chantilly. I did look it up for those of you that wanted that pattern. And if you don't know what one it is, what washcloth it is, again, I'll show it one more time. It's just this nice waffle effect. I mean, how nice the colorway comes out when you use one of those, you know, gradients or whatever you want to call them. I did not block it. Doesn't matter. Washcloth doesn't matter to me. But, oh, yeah. Yeah. So there is I know a couple of you asked. Are you guys ready for the big announcement of what we're going to do after this turkey? Oh, well, I hope so, because I have plans to tell you today. I'm not going to tell you all of exactly what we're going to do, but some of you won't do it. Some of you will attempt it, and some of you will continue to do the whole entire thing along with me, which is exactly my point. Sometimes I change up the pattern so I can give you an example of what I'm going to do, but you know I'm not going to follow that pattern to the T, because I'm going to do it with a twist. Oh, yes. So we'll talk about that today. I saw something about snow here. I want to see if I can find it. Well, I probably can't. Oh, well, it's gone. Excuse me. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the fact that we had 2 weeks off. Well, 1 week off, but I haven't talked to you in 2 weeks. And in that last live, I challenged all of you to make a turkey placemat or hot pad with me, and I had been challenged by Bev from Beverly's Crafts to make this, and it was my November challenge. And I can say now that I did it, Bev. I don't always do what I'm supposed to, right? But my turkey is done now. This turkey was a pattern from Bag O'Day. So it was a free tutorial you could follow. And I did it pretty much the way that she did it. So I used the yarns that Beverly sent me, which were cotton in red, a cream, or a yellow, I mean, and a brown. So my turkey's done. And you can't probably see the eyes on mine as well as I can, but I overdid the hot glue gun. He's a little drunk looking. Has a little too much glue on his eyes. But, whatever. It's not like I always screw up the eyes. But you can, I don't know. It might just it'll be fine. It will it'll be fine. But it's done, and I put in that piece of hot insulation that she sent me, and I think it came out great. Oh my gosh. And I think there's 16 people that finished this and posted it. So this is a great, I mean, can you imagine putting one of these on each place? That would be cool, huh? Everybody would have a placemat with a turkey on it for the holiday. And then you don't have to use them for hot pads because they would just be in the place. That would be cute. So I'm going to take it down to my mom's with me and put it somewhere. They haven't figured out the coffee yet, have they? All right. So the winner is going to win, and this was a yarn that was picked out last time we were together to give away on today's live for this turkey. So this is a puzzle yarn by Premier. It is 100% acrylic. It's a gorgeous fall colors. Yeah, it's gorgeous. And this one is called, puzzle yarns are named for puzzles. And this one is called the crossword. And I added a rainbow stitch marker. So this one has quite a lot of yardage, 328 yards. And you could use this for feathers on that if you were not doing hot pads. If you know that you're going to use them for placemats only, you could use any yarn you wanted to. But just to be safe, if you're going to sell them, use cotton and maybe make your eyes rather than put in the plastic googly eyes because they could melt. So we're going to go ahead and look at the wheel. I have 16 entries on here. I hope no one sent an entry in while I was away talking to Deb. I don't think anyone did. All right. I hope not. Because there was one this morning, definitely. All right, so 16 folks are here. We will get a winner. Get a winner. 41 here. Thank you. That is amazing. The winner of the turkey make-along is Cindy Cantola. Congratulations to Cindy. Okay, so Cindy, are you here this morning? If Cindy's here, she and I will be talking about whether she's going to receive this. And if you're new here, yes, you do have to have a United States address to join in on all of the make-alongs and things. I have not opened it up to international, and I probably won't. But I do make yarn deals with winners. So, Cindy, if you are here, which I haven't seen her comment yet, so maybe she's not. Yes, she is. See that? I'm slow too. Are you on live chat rather than top chat? Because, when we give away things, you want to be able to get in. Cindy, do you want to make a yarn deal and trade in your yarn for a spot on the bracket board? If so, every spot is open still. 1 through 32. Or would you like this beautiful yarn in your stash. Let me know, and I will write that down for... She wants number 16. See, that's why I ask. You just never know. We will keep this close by, and we will bring it back out again in a little bit. All right, I'm going to go and write Cindy's name on number 16, first number on the bracket board for the holidays, and you can only have one spot on the bracket board unless you are knocked out. That is going to be the twist. All right, so let's go over this. Cindy Cantola won number 16. Let's say that later on today, somebody else picks number 15, and we do a roll-off, and Cindy loses. So at that point, I'm going to say that Cindy's name goes back in to this bracket, and she could win another spot. Oh, yeah. So that is Santa's idea of giving you a second chance. Okay. But you have to be knocked out first before you get that second chance. All righty. No one's won the coffee yet. Are you kidding? I don't even know if I like it. It's still warm though. I had to heat it up twice. All right. Today we are going to talk about our haul from Hobby Lobby, or as I get things to use on the channel and give away and make and that kind of thing. And so that's why I say it's our haul, because chances are there's a lot of things in there that I might end up working with for you guys or with you guys, or I might be making for everyone. And one of the things that I noticed is not only was the yarn 30% off, but all of the beads, all of the Christmas items, and just about everything I bought, because I did go Christmas shopping. Let's see, they were 60% off Christmas, and I bought a whole bag of stuff for the kids, different things, and then all the beads were, I think they were 50% off. But I thought I'll show the beads, because these are what I make the stitch markers out of that I give away on the show. So one of the beads that I ended up getting is this set. And I like crystal colors and stuff to put in with different, but these are like shaped so strangely that I thought they were gorgeous. So that is one set. And then the other thing I like to do is use things with some texture. And these are all like pressed metals, and they're just different. So I'll be incorporating those two with some of the other color beads that I have, things like that. And then this one I had to have. And of course, I didn't pick this one out. Doug did. So here's a set of 2 hearts. And we love hearts, don't we? And what I'll do is I will have Doug make some stitch markers out of these for us that are going to be just beautiful, I am sure. We'll be using these throughout the year, but I was thinking if I got him to make some Christmas ones, right here in the middle is some green and some red ones that I could use for Christmas. But I do have some Christmas ones ready for today and some days here in the near future, so he doesn't have to do it immediately. But those hearts are really nice. All right. Nobody won that yet. I can't believe it. All right. I got 2 more boxes of beads. And like I said, these were all 50% off. So most of these were around $4 or less. Yeah, some of them were $3.50 and $2.50. So I got this box. This box, you can't probably see that well, but it is full of smiley faces. Just full of them. And of course, I call Happy Mail Smile Mail. So there you go. This is why we had to have the smiley faces. I'll probably be using these smiley faces for stitch markers with, and I'll be adding letters to them like I do with some of the others. All right. And Latoya asked a question a minute ago. She said something about roll off. She missed something. I do believe you missed a live, Latoya. You missed the last live. I do believe you did. I don't remember seeing you there. These are perfect also because they are butterflies. Butterflies. And I hadn't seen these before, so they are all different colors. I will have fun with this box, I'm sure. We will do some awesome stuff with this box. And these were, again, $2 for these. These I had to have $2. And then the smile faces were a little bit more. They were $3.50. All right. So those were the beads I got. And so now that we're done with the beads, I would like to give away a chance to win some Christmas. Yes, I said it. Christmas stitch markers. Right now, instead of doing a jewelry today, which I still have some jewelry, I just want to mix it up a little bit. I would like to give away some stitch markers. So what we're going to do is we are going to play the game with Deb where she marks the chat. And in between the marks, you will comment only if you have a United States address, which stitch marker you would like to win. So I have some left from last year. So these are not going to be all of them. We'll make more. But today's choices are going to be a Christmas tree, a wreath, and a Santa in the moon. So I'm going to real quick put them up. And like I said, Deb is going to mark the chat. I don't know if she did or not, but here is the moon. Santa in the moon. These are round lever backs. You can win today. They're your choice. Here's a Christmas tree. All right, there we go. And you can comment now. And there's the wreath. Yep. And so if you want one of those, you would put the one that you want up. And then I'm going to throw in an original one of the green daisies. This is an original. It isn't even one that I make anymore. Well, I make them, but not like this. This has the original lobster claw on it. So I'm going to throw one of them into the winner. All right. So we'll go back to announcements. Now, while we're waiting to get a winner here, I would like to talk to you about Secret Santa swap. I've been running a Secret Santa swap every year for what, 4 years now. And it is a lot of fun. It is a commitment to send out at least $20 worth of yarn and any goodies that you might think that they would like. And it's a yarny swap. So again, if they signed up, they most likely knit or crochet. A lot of times people will tell me that they knit or crochet or they only crochet. Okay, that's nice. But what I want is anyone who wants to join in the Secret Santa swap this year, Secret Sister swap, Secret Brother, whatever you want to call it. You will have to send me a message before the end of the month. So the Sunday we do the live after Thanksgiving, which will be next Sunday, is the deadline. You have to have your message to me. You can send it to me in Messenger. You can send it to me in Instagram or email. Let me know you want to be in the swap and your address, your physical address, and any allergies you may have. Also, if you have dogs or cats, I like to make sure that, we always have a stray hair that gets away from us. And we are doing a stash swap, but if you don't want, you could buy brand new. That's fine. Or you could even buy it off of a site and send it to the person, because we are doing Secret Santa swap. So you won't have the same person. Like when we do in springtime, we know who we're swapping with because we're getting to know that person for a couple weeks. This is different. This is not the same person giving to you as you're giving. Okay, so the names are all scrambled up. And I do have a person from Canada that is trying to join us, which is wonderful. And I'm supposed to keep it a secret. So if we have an uneven number, we will add her. I don't have her address yet. She just wanted to be included and be surprising someone. So I will probably add her in as a surprise. So that is going on. So anybody who is not in that yet, please send me an email or a message by next Sunday so I can get all of those letters sent out. And we still don't have a winner on the coffee. Oh my goodness. Don't let me forget to tell you what the flavor is if no one wins. Yep. This yarn is killing me. I want to show it. But I will. What in the heck? Churro? Cinnamon churro. I've never heard of that. 43 people here this morning. That's awesome. Deb is getting me a winner for our jewelry today because we're doing stitch markers. Ooh, winner is Judy McKinstry. Hi, Judy. She would like the Christmas tree. All right, so that is Judy's choice, the Christmas tree. Don't forget, Judy, you can always make a yarn deal. If you would rather trade this in for a spot on the bracket board, let me know right now before I go and plan on sending this to you. All right. Congratulations. Those are so much fun to make according to the holiday that we're on. Yeah, so there is Judy's little package. Put these other two in here. Now you have seen them, so you know they are, available. Oh, she's gonna trade it up. She's making a trade for spot number 5. So there's a trade. That's how it works. Okay, Judy wants number 5. So I got to go over here and write it down. I'm going to trip over this bag if I'm not careful. It's right in the way. Okay. A year or so ago, there's the plow. A year or so ago, Lori sent me some, what do you call this tape? I don't know. They use it for scrapbooking and stuff. So I've been slowly using tape on my bracket boards to go with my holidays. I don't know if you have noticed it or not, but it's fun. This time we have Christmas trees that go across the middle of the board. All right. I do have a little pamphlet I picked up. If you get a chance to go to Hobby Lobby and pick this pamphlet up, it is something I've been looking at for next year. So that's all I'm going to say. Yeah. Just a little sneaker in there. Evelyn likes those. Evelyn picks up on all those. Washi tape. That's it. Thank you, Linda. All right. All right. So I'm getting a little bit of, what we're going to do is we're going to go over a little bit of my yarn haul now. Then we'll stop and we'll do D-stash. And then we'll go into the rest of the yarn haul and talk about our new make along and what is expected and what isn't expected and all that. Yes, Evelyn, you are something. All right, so let's look at I always look at yarns when I go to Hobby Lobby. No, I don't go there that often, but when I do, I always look at these particular yarns every single time. And of course, I throw them in the cart because they might have a new color I don't have. And it's I have to have it, right? Have to have it. So one of the first have to have it is, of course, I love this cotton, right? If you go to Hobby Lobby and you go through the I love this cotton, oh my gosh, you guys, come on. This is the most beautiful cotton. And this one is no exception. This is called, it's the print and it's called Rosemary Cottage. Rosemary Cottage. Am I getting all blown out here or is that true? I don't know, but I just have to share it. Yeah. So this one is a print. I like the specklings and how the prints work up into washcloth. And you know what else? So does my granddaughter. And I have 2 new grandchildren coming, so I've got to make them all washcloths, right? If one likes them, the rest will. Fruitcake coffee. I just love it. Oh, this is fun. All right, so this is 100% cotton, and they usually are 153 yards. I don't think they're different from skein to skein as far as the prints or the solids, but they might be. I don't know. I didn't pay attention. So this one is Rosemary Cottage, and I got 2 colors this time. I got this blue with the speckle. This is also a print, and this one is called Moonlit Frost. Look at that blue. I'm hoping for a boy in one of the babies that happens to come along next year. So I only got 2. But I have some, so I figured these 2 will be great addition to my colors that I want to use. So those 2 are the only ones in that. And then, of course, if you are in that store, you're always going over and looking if they have any new colors of, say, the soft and sleek and things like that. So, of course, I did that. And I got 2 of this color, soft and sleek. This is the 4 medium one, and it's a 100% low pill acrylic. So this is the one I would make hats with. But look at that. That's a Southwest to me, Southwest color. It has got some browns and some speckles and some really nice blue and a little gray, just a little, but so pretty. This is called Melisani. Okay. I have no idea how to say that. It looks like Melisani, but the writing on these is always so small. Hi, fruit cakes. Yeah. Okay. The creators here make and create everything, right? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that coffee. Okay, so this is going to be a hat, and most likely will fall into hats, and more hats for 2023. I'm going to keep it right over here, and we'll be making a hat, and you will win one of these. So that's going to be in next year. See where I was going with this? Yeah. The next yarn that I always look at and I always purchase when I go there is, of course, in the Sweet Delights section. There is several Sweet Delights. Some of them are print, some of them are solids, some of them are not 3. They are bulky or in the other, style. I prefer the regular 3 light one. So I did get 4 of those. I got 2 of this one. This one is the yellow. I know Cindy King will appreciate this colorway. This one is a marled look. It's going to have its own luscious color in a baby sweater set. I just had to have it because you don't know what you're going to get sometimes. And it's, a lot of work to do a pink or a blue and then find out that the baby is not a boy or girl. So I am going to try and make up a yellow one. And so this one I'm planning on this one to go to my husband's first daughter. And she is Danielle, and this is what I'm going to use for her. So I got 2 of those, and this yarn is just perfect for baby items. It is a 60% acrylic and 40% polyamide, which is why I really appreciate the softness and the little. I don't know. It's not 100% acrylic. It does it works up really nice. It is a 3 light. And it has 310 yards in a skein. So I got 2 of those for that. So that is going to be for Danielle. And then I am a purple freak, of course. Aren't we all? I mean, yes, I love my maroons and my mauves. I do. That is my favorite color of all time. But you cannot look away from purple. Cannot. I can't. I gotta buy it. Gotta buy it. So I usually pick up, if it's on sale, at least one of the speckles in the purple. They call this the baby pastel. So it has a lot of the colors, but to me, I see the purple and the blue most, right? And Evelyn, I know you love turquoise, and so does Linda. So I make sure I add turquoise into a lot of things I give away. But today there is blue in here, so we can count this. We definitely can. So this is a purple and a blue speckle, and it is the same amount, I think, 310. No, this is more. This is actually more than the yellow. This has 377 yards on it. So it is more than the yellow one. Oh my goodness. What a steal. Almost 400 yards on these. Oh my gosh. I love this color. And what I like to do is I like to mix it with a solid and, just work it up. Like put your sleeves the dark color or make the hat, with more of the dark color. So this one has also 377 yards. And this one is called Violet. So those 2 together had just jumped right in my car. I didn't have any problem catching them. Not a problem at all. And like I said, everything was 30% off. They are originally $5.99. Oh, this one's $5.99. They are different prices. My heavens, can you imagine that? The sparkle or sparkle. The speckled one is less. It's $5.49. Get out of here. Get out of here. It's Baby B, Sweet Delight, print and solid from the Hobby Lobby store. Yeah, so that was my baby yarn haul. And I just got a couple of each one of those because I just have some babies. I want to make some, make some stuff next year. And not that I didn't need it. No, but it's fun. It was time. It was time to go. It was a beautiful sunny day. And we left at about 4:00, got there about 5:15, shopped around the store for a little over an hour, got back in the car and came home. So we were home, let's see, by 8:15, 8:30 we were home, and there wasn't any snowstorm during that time. But there will be, and so that's why I went. All right. Okay, well, I didn't know, but a lot of the shelves were one or two left. The yellow, I did notice there was one or two, and that was it. So I just needed two. But a lot of them were empty, and I'm talking, when I turned around on the other wall to look at the Christmas colors, there was hardly anything left. I mean, we're talking one skein of red with sparkle, one skein of green with sparkle, one skein of white with sparkle. I mean, they were wiped out. There was nothing there. And, I expected it. I did. But I wasn't sure I wanted sparkle this year or not. So you'll see what I ended up with in just a minute. Yep. All right. Who wants to make a yarn deal? Oh, we're going to do that D-stash now. This show should run over just a little bit, but I don't think you care. I think you're fine with it. And, I'm having a great time, so I'm just going to sit here and blab and show yarn, and if you guys leave, you leave. All right, well, we will definitely be doing this right now. Deb's going to mark the chat. You do have to have United States address, and I would like to know in the comments between the marks your favorite yarn color and your favorite yarn weight. Challenge me a little. I like to walk around and check and see what I have and what I can show you and what I could possibly interest you in. And I have 2 more bags to show you. So I separated them because of that. So I have this one next, and I'm kind of excited about this yarn. It's a yarn I hadn't bought before. Of course, when they do their clearances in July, they leave spots for new yarns to be brought in. And of course, I didn't go back, so I didn't really see the new yarns. However, Stephanie sent me one, and I looked for it, and I said, oh yeah, this is the alpaca that she sent me. So I saw that. I didn't buy any more of it because of course I have some I can try, and I love it. It's got halo. So now's your chance. We're playing D-Stash from Christi's Closet, and I will be working on finding a cool yarn for whoever wins. Don't forget about the Secret Santa swap. If you want to be entered, or if you want to be included this year in the Secret Santa swap, you do have to have your messages to me by a Sunday, next Sunday. So please leave me a message that says you want to be included, your address, your allergies, your animals, all that kind of stuff. And I will make sure that you will get somebody to send something awesome to, some beautiful yarny goodness, right? Aha. Bev knows what goes on here. Yes, she does. She's watched me enough to know. I said I was going to put that away, and sure enough, she picked right up on it. Boy, I got lots of stuff going on. It looks like Deb has found a winner that is so similar to this coffee that I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say something right now. The coffee flavor this morning is apple pie. Ew, right? Apple pie. The creamer is peppermint mocha. We have had someone that guessed apple, crumb, and mocha. That is very, very close. We're going to give it to her. So, Latoya, you have won a spot on the bracket board. Miss Latoya, congratulations. I would like you to pick out whatever number between 1 and 32 that you like, except for the ones that are done on that is 5 and 16. So go ahead and give me a number and I will write you right up there. That's awesome. 46 people here. Wow. Yes, yes, yes. That took 45 minutes to get that. Well, oh my gosh. It's getting cold too. Blech. All right. I'm gonna write in Latoya's number as soon as she gives it to me. I know that Deb is getting to mark the chat. Yep. So Deb has marked the chat for the last entry. Hi, Miss Debbie, Mrs. Debbie. Number 7. Latoya wants number 7. So we're going to go over here and write in Latoya's number. Ugh. And I'm going to remind you one more time of the twist. Normally, you can only have one spot on the bracket board. This time, Santa whispered to me and said, if you are knocked out and someone has beat you and they moved on and you did not, I will allow you to have another spot. Isn't that cool? So I think it is. I think it's awesome. So what are we playing for? Well, I'm going to be wrapping gifts and putting them into the Santa sack. And the Santa sack is going to be right up there. And then during the show, I will have a winner, like say if we finish a bracket, there will be 4 winners this time. If we finish a bracket, then you get to pick a prize out of the Santa sack and they will be wrapped. So they will be mystery. You will not know what's in there. I think it's fun. I mean, you don't have to play, of course. It sounds like a terrible combination. You mean the apple and the peppermint mocha? Yeah, well, we haven't been to the grocery store all that much, and the only creamer I had was peppermint mocha. So I didn't have a choice. Either that or go without, right? Uh-huh. All right. So over the next couple of days, I will be working on filling that Santa sack and wrapping those gifts up and putting them in there. So that way we'll have them done and I won't have to say, oh, well, I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, well, I don't know what I'm doing, but that's the whole fun of it. I come up with it as I go, right? Yep. Okay, so we're going to get... No, I don't keep milk in the house. I don't have any kids, and I don't have milk in the house. The only thing that I do have is a heavy cream sometimes, but at the moment I don't have any. And here comes that wind again. I can hear it. Even in here with all of the yarn all the way around the room, it still sounds horrible because it muffles a lot of the sound. It really does. We're waiting for a winner from Miss Deb, and we're not going anywhere today until I get all the way through my yarn haul. So grab another cup if you have to and sit back and enjoy. Linda's Yarn Barn. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. All right. I have to make sure I don't pick something she sent me. Here, Linda, have your own yarn back, right? Turquoise, she wants. Any weight in turquoise, teal, or blue. There is your turquoise, ladies. I know Deb likes turquoise, and Evelyn said something about turquoise and blues. And Linda, I know those three. I have paid attention enough. All right, let me get up and talk about what I see as I'm pulling out some... I think I'm thinking I had something over here. No, I guess not. It's not over here. That could be... If I don't find something on the other side of the room, I think I might have found something here. So I'm going to go over there on the other side real quick and look around and see what I got. So don't go away. I'm doing Christi's Closet D-Stash. But trust me, we need to do this for like 365 days before it would ever show a real dent. What is this? What is this? No, that ain't gonna work. Not gonna work. Huh. Think I gave it all away. The one that I was thinking I had is not really enough of it. So I must have gave... I had like 10 skeins, I thought of it, but nah. Okay. She's going to probably trade it in anyway. Oh my goodness. What do we got here? What do we got here? Well, this is definitely different. Wonder what she would think of this. Okay, I found something luscious. Luscious. And we have not spoken of this yarn in a long time. Maybe you won't even remember me talking about it. It's been that long. But we're going to find out what she thinks about it right now. Okay, Linda. I found something on the small shelf, which has what I call like different. It's not your box store yarn. That kind of shelf. Not all the hand dyes are on there, so it's not hand dyed, but it's darn close. All right, so we have to pull out a stitch marker, and because it's a blue or teal color, I usually add something that matches up with the color. So I'm going to pick out the blue. Let me see. I've got two. Oh, I I have dragonflies that are blue this time. That's right. I forgot. I had maroon ones, but this time we have blue ones. So I'm going to go ahead and tease her with a blue dragonfly stitch marker. And here is the yarn. I found this yarn, which is 80% acrylic and 10% wool and 10% alpaca, both. And there is your blue. Okay. But look at it. Look at that. Okay. What can anybody tell me what this is? Because I bet you cannot. I bet you cannot. You're going to have lots of guesses, but when I show you, you're going to go, wow. Okay. So like I said, it's 80% acrylic, 10% wool, and 10% alpaca. This is very, very pretty. It is not for everyone. It is a 1. Yes, that's right. It is a 1. And I am challenging her to make something gorgeous with it. It doesn't give me a colorway. No, it does not. Okay, so this is a Mayflower DK. Mayflower DK. This is not a DK. I am sorry to tell you. If you pull this away, we are talking about a 1 here, guys. There we go. Yes, I am trying to make it very difficult on you. So this is not just this color. Are you ready to see the second skein? Because you're not going to believe it's the same. This is a Tonga, or a Tonga, Tonga, Tonga. And some of this stuff you can't believe. There's nothing here. Mayflower. There is nothing here telling me anything else about it. It just says, that's all it says. But Steve says Tonga is a very nice yarn. I'm thinking I got this from Daramore's, possibly. When I ordered, here is the other skein. It is wrapped differently. So inside of this skein are those colors. See them? And when you open it, that's what happens if you get into the middle. And the blue is inside, so they're wrapped for you to use. What do you think? We'll put this gorgeous, stitch marker. I think I have Alzheimer's. Dragonfly. It's a dragonfly. I know it is. I know. Right on that yarn, and just tempt her. Just tempt her. I know she's got to have it. I know she does. I know her. I know a lot of you, but it is hard because what's going to happen is sometimes these things end up in, I don't organize it at all, Jonna. Not at all. There's no organization here. It's just memory. What's here? What's there? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. I did a walkthrough in this room before. I'd say it was probably at least 2.5 years ago, somewhere around the time my daughter was getting ready to move out. I decided to have her put up the shelves in here and help me organize. Since then, I have just have stuff added everywhere, and there's no rhyme or reason. Yeah, you're right. It was probably from the same order as that bimbo, I'm guessing, because it was right where that order was placed when it came, and I still have some. So so let's see what Linda is going to do. I know she's there going, oh my gosh. She's going to take the yarn. She is going to take that yarn. And just to show you that I am not being mean, I am being fun. I am going to give Linda a spot on the bracket board right now to go along with her D-stash. So, Linda, what number would you like? How's that? You don't know what I'm going to do, right? That is the point. I'm excited today because I wasn't here last week and I have more yarn to show you. So don't go away. I know it's getting late. It's almost time to stop, but I'm not going to stop. I'm going to stay here for another few minutes, probably a half an hour. I'm going to guess you're going to be here another half an hour. Uh-huh. All right. So, Linda, give me a number. Give me a number. I want to put your name up there. So I'm going to. All right. Save those for you, my dear. Thank you. Number 13. I figured you were going to pick somewhere around in there. All right. So Linda has number 13. And we are on our way to filling this board slowly but surely. Okay, I want to show you the next bag from Hobby Lobby. The next bag was yarns that I hadn't tried before, and I don't even think I saw there before. So in my plans to go to Hobby Lobby yesterday, I had plans of buying yarns to use in our next make-along, which is going to be starting here really quick. In fact, I'm going to talk about that before we leave today. So I bought this yarn in thinking that I was going to use it for that. And now I'm still thinking I will in the future, but not for this exact time. I'm going to use it for the same type of pattern or that same exact pattern, but it's something that I've been putting together in my head, so it's not on paper anywhere, just so you know. All right, so when I went in and I saw these, I said, oh, what is this? It's called Simply Flawless. Simply Flawless is it's a beautiful soft it doesn't say anti, it says low pill. So it's a low pill acrylic. All right. And it does say it's a 3. Now, in my idea of using the 3 was that we would get more yardage on here, which we did. We got 420 yards, which is a big, big skein, right? Big skein. This color, you're saying, what is she going to do with that ugly color? It's not really. It is called gunmetal. But you'll see. Why did I get it? Because they all went together. That's why. So this is a Simply Flawless. It is a DK or a 3. And it is 100% acrylic. But it's very nice. It's very, very soft. Very soft. Okay, so the other colors I got to go with it are the Desert Sage, which is a light green. Beautiful, right? And the, what's this one called? Yeah, where's your name? Where did your name go? Mist. So those two go together very nice. Very, very nice. And then the fourth color is this one. I like this one. It's called Desert Rose. There is my mauve. Now, if you take just those 4 and look at them, see how that is a great neutral color palette? Yes. And here's the twist. You take and get 2 of these, and they all, let me see if I can stand up here and show you. There you go. You see the twist in that? It's all those colors. All right, I'll show you a little bit closer. All the colors are in here, and this one is the variegated. So this one has 301 yards, which is why I got 2 of them, because I didn't want to not have enough and then never be able to find it again, right? Grandma always used to say, buy all dye lot and color that you need, all this yarn that you need for your project. Do not try and think you're going to go back there next week and even next week or next month and find it, because it's not going to be there. This color is called Petalscape. Now, here was my thought. It was a full project made with these 5 colors, and it's just going to be gorgeous. I am going to put this on hold. These colors will not be used in the make-along this time. They will probably be in a future, the same pattern pretty much that I'm going to be doing right now for Vlogmas, but not with these colors. And the only reason why is because the twist that is coming with the pattern would not work so good. This is more of a neutral, and I'm thinking that I would have to skip out on the twist if I use these colors. So that's the only reason why I'm not going to use them. But I had to have them. Oh my gosh. I'm thinking that somebody like me who is more on the neutral colors, it's perfect. And that's a 3 light. So like I said, I got 400 yards of each color, which is 4 colors, and then another 2 of the variegated. So there's plenty enough to do what I want to do with it. I'm just not going to do it right now. Okay, are you ready? No, you're not ready. I don't think so. Right now, we are going to do drawing for a bracket board right before I do my last bag of yarn and my announcement for the next make-along. So go ahead, Deb. Mark the chat. If you want a spot on the bracket board, now's your chance. And you're going to tell me what number you want if you want to be on there. So that is the next thing we're going to do. Well, I know you're ready. I know you are. Because I hyped you all up, right? Okay, look at all the people here. 43 people. That is awesome. And we didn't run out of power while I was worried. The wind is horrible. Wind is horrible. Highest number. Always, Granny D. Always. You always want that. I put the Christmas ones back into circulation in the box so I wouldn't forget and leave them out because they were traded in on. And as soon as Deb gets me a winner, we'll go on to the next bag. I'm excited about this. Linda, you're so funny. Deb marked the chat, so she's going to go off and get me a winner. And we'll move on to what are we going to do over the holidays. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to keep the mystery of what the project is just a hair secret. Now, I'm sure some of you are going to go boom and you're going to guess right away. but you can keep it to yourself. I know you can because you have in the past. So I went digging around and I looked at several patterns that I liked, the parts of them that I liked. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those parts of those patterns and I'm going to work my own idea into this mystery make along. Okay. Yeah, you heard me. So today we're going to talk about what yarns that you will need to do it. We'll talk about whether you can pick your own pattern and not do what I'm doing, because that is available. You can do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up a post in the Facebook group that's going to say holiday make along. And you will have to use at least 600 yards of some type of yarn and your own pattern if you don't want to do what I'm doing. So if you still want to be in the make along, the alternative is to pick a holiday pattern, has to be a holiday pattern, with at least 600 yards and post it in the post. But I see, I get it. That's fine. You can do whatever you want. I don't have to honor it, right? No. I'm just picking on you. Anywho, so that is the alternative. And the winner of the bracket game that we just did was Evelyn. Evelyn, you won a spot on the brackets. Number 32. Granny D, you cannot have number 32 because Evelyn stole it from you. All right, Evelyn, you are now on the board. Congratulations for that. So, yeah, so that's the alternative. But everybody else can listen up and decide what they want to do with that make along. I'm going to start right now. And I got to turn the fan on. Oh, my gosh. It is horrible in here. I got the door shut. Okay, I'm back. I didn't go anywhere anyway. I just turned the fan on. All right, so what we're going to do is we will leave that alternative for anyone who wants to do a holiday project with at least 600 yards of yarn in your own choice pattern. But if you want to, now that's the last I'll say about it. If you want to follow along with me, here is what I'm going to do. I am going to ask you to find 3 or 4 colors. Now, I'm picking 4 colors. Each of those colors, you need, it's a minimum, or well, I think it's a maximum, but a maximum of 600 yards. Now, I went to Hobby Lobby and I picked out 4 colors. My main color is going to be, yes, isn't it gorgeous? It's just gorgeous. Isn't that color just beautiful? No. All right, I love this yarn. So for 30% off, $4.99, I picked out 2 of these. This color is your staple that will go with anything type of natural. So this is called linen. Okay, I got 2 of these. So this is saying it has 355 yards. Now, if I were to be doing 3 colors, I would need 600 yards. So already I have my 600 yards, right? In the 1 color. I have plenty. I have 400. All right. I have 700. I got 2 of those. These are 100% acrylic, right? So then I got 2 more colors, but these 2 are divided up into the 300. So there's another 600. So if you did 3 colors, you would need 600, 600, 600. but I'm going to break it up into 4 colors. So there is my 2 Christmas colors. This one is cranberry, and this one is mild green. So they are vintage colors to me. So when you put them together, you are really a vintage, right? So there is 600 and there is 600. So there is 2 colors of 600, but I'm making these 2 be 3. And then I got a 4th. I want to break it up into a little, I want to put a little twist. Just like I said, I'm going to put a little twist. So these are variegated and they're called bird song. Now, when you look at this, you see blue and blue speckle. You see green, you see beige or almost a gold color. It's Christmas to me. Yeah, that is Christmas. That says Christmas. So when you put them together, put it together with these, that they go. And you're going to see why. You're going to see why I picked these colors. And these have 252 yards, so there's 500 more. It's plenty. There's 4 colors, and it's plenty of yarn to do what we're going to do. I know there's going to be a lot of talk about, do I have enough? Do I have enough? We can make this any size we want. We can make it smaller, medium, or large. So depending on when you change colors throughout this project, you will be able to stop when you want to stop, I believe. But these are all what you call worsted. You can use red heart. You can use any 4 medium yarn of any colors. And if you run out, you can always just change and do, whatever you want to do. And what I'm going to do is every Sunday on the live, we will do a piece that we will add to this, and that will be the twist. So throughout the next several weeks, we will be working on this pattern, which is a mystery. But on Sundays, we will do a piece to go with our bigger project. Does that sound like fun? I don't know however else to explain it without telling you exactly what I'm going to do. Better project for solids and a highlight, or okay with mix. You can mix it up whatever way you want, but I'm going to give you one little hint. The solid that I got 2 of, there's a reason for it, because we're going to do something with this solid with the twist. So if you were to do, say, all of variegated, you wouldn't have a blank section. I'm going to use the blank section and we're going to fill it in with something. So that is the fun part. And you're going to be able to you're going to have input in this so much that there is not going to be one that will match unless the person literally matches me to the T. They will never match. There will always be a different. And wait until you see the finish. The post for the finishes of this is going to be all different. Everybody's going to be different. So get out your blue. Get different kinds of blue, the real light blue, the medium blue, the dark blue, the variegated blue, and do all blue. You don't have to do Christmas colors. You can't, because the item is holiday, and that's another clue. So you could do all purples. You could do light violet, light lilac, you could do medium purple, a variegated purple, and a dark purple, something like that. And then you can use scraps on Sundays and they can be totally different. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to do 600 yards of 3 colors, or break it down. And if you do 2 colors, make sure they add up to 600, like 300 and 300. So each color should have at least 600, depending on how you break it down. I don't want you to go run short. So like when I did the 2, I made sure that it was at least 500 because I think that'll be enough. But I am going to start working on this project in my addictions videos. I'm going to be doing a Vlogmas. So I'm going to name it something else. And I don't know what to name it because it's going to start soon. And it's going to run through December. And I'm going to be putting this project up and talking about it in those Vlogmas videos. And I don't want to call it Vlogmas because I don't know, maybe, but I will make a playlist for it that will be 2022 holiday vlogs or something like that. That sounds like what I want to do, right? There's still 39 people here, and I really, really want to do another giveaway. I want to do one more, Deb. Can we do one more? Is everybody excited about this make-along? Let me hear your questions about it. And while we're working on the questions, I would like to know if you would like to win this puzzle yarn. Then Deb is going to mark the chat. Let me know if you want to win this. If you don't and you just want a spot on the bracket board, then just write down a spot, the number. This mail is number 30 on the live. Number 30 on the live there, Evelyn. All right. So I know you guys are busy. I know you're working on holiday makes for your giveaways. But I think if we do a row or 2 together, this will be fun and it will not be stressful because it's just for us and stuff. So it's just, I mean, I want to kind of keep this for myself, I think. Yes. So if you want to win the puzzle yarn, say so now, or put up a number of a bracket that you want to win, and Deb's going to give away one more giveaway here. So I think my colors are cool. I think this is a Christmas color for sure. It's going to give my project just a little bit of something. Yeah. And so I won't be doing an advent. I will not be opening an advent from anybody and working on that. I'm going to be working on this. And this will be my row to row, or so many rows per day. And then on every Sunday during the next, all through the holidays, we will be making something to go with this project. That's the twist. Okay. As soon as Miss Deb gets me a winner, I will let y'all go and find your yarns. I will be putting up a post today about this make-along, and I want to see what colors you guys come up with. I really do. I mean, yeah, you could do traditional reds and whites and greens and a variegated. That's acceptable. Absolutely great. You could do gold and silver. Oh, that would be awesome. If you did gold and silver, or if you go and pick some sparkle yarns that go together. Hey, that's cool. But can you imagine if I used these colors? Remember the ones that I bought? Do you remember? Yeah, I got these because I was thinking of this project. But the twist wouldn't quite work with these. That's the only reason why I put them on hold. So I was thinking I could make the same project with these without the twist, right? And you can too. You don't have to do the twist. You'll find out. You will find out. I have to keep some things a secret so you'll keep coming back. 29 entries. Oh my gosh, I lost a couple people. But oh my gosh, how fun alive this was today. Yeah, this is fun. I know. Oh, Linda, you're going to go in your yarn barn and find some goodies to go with this. I know you will. I'm excited about this project. I really am. I hope I don't get so busy that I can't do it. I'll force myself. You know I will. And I am going back and working on that pocket shawl. I did 4 rows of the middle section already. I was down there. Lacey wonders if the Halloween colors would work. You know, I can't say they wouldn't, but the final project is leaning toward this holiday. So how do you decorate, Lacey, when you decorate for Christmas? Do you use Halloween colors in some of your decorations? I know you do, Steve. You're good like that. But don't forget, you can pick your own pattern. You could definitely do that. You don't have to follow me. It's just an option. And that way I hit all of the bases, right? Anybody else got questions on the make along? I really think I missed some of them. If you did ask a question about the make along and I missed it, please ask it again. I know it would definitely work for any fall color palettes. If you wanted to do rust and gold, it would definitely work for that. I'm still using the L. I didn't change my size. I'm forcing myself to do it. The crochet, double crochet, or was it double? Yeah, the double crochets in the back loop are a pain. But once you get to the pattern where you're double crocheting, I stopped using the back loop and went into the full. Latoya, I'm not using a pattern. I'm using pieces and parts of different patterns. So I'm not using a pattern, and I don't want to put up a link, because if I do that, then someone's going to say I didn't follow the pattern. And no kidding, I didn't, because I'm not. So I don't want them to think that that's the way to go. Let's just say that I'm going to break each one of the patterns I decide down into segments, and that segment is what we're going to do. And then when we get going on it, you'll see you don't need a pattern. You will see. Okay, if you normally use skulls and spiders and pumpkins and things like that for ornaments, then yeah, use black and use orange and rust in that, and it's going to come out pretty cool, I think. I do think, but that's only for certain people. Okay, so who won? I think I have a winner. Oh. Is 900 yards. Yes. 900 yards is what the most of the colors. So if you want to do more white than all the others, then altogether 900 yards. Where is... Oh, Debbie. Okay, so the winner from this is Debbie, and she wants number 22. Yes, the segments from different patterns, because I didn't like any one pattern. And I was like, yeah, well, that's not me. I want to make my own. So I am totally, if you miss this make along, you may want to save the idea and make it next year, or make it on a, some other time. So that's why I'm going to put it on a playlist, and that way. So Debbie won, and she picked number 22. So I'm going to put her name up there. And congratulations to Debbie. So let's put her name right up there. Debbie W. What is her full name here? Oh my goodness. Mrs. Debbie L.W. Okay. All right. You are in the bracket game. Now my homework is to get the Santa sack in the presents wrapped and get them in there. That's the one thing I'm supposed to do. Mrs. Debbie L.W. Okay. And then you guys, your homework is to find enough colors that go together and get ready for the make along. And I'm going to post a post for you guys to show me the yarns that you picked out. Absolutely. This is going to be great. And then I will probably be putting up the first video for this soon. And we will get started on it. And then next Sunday we'll have a part. We'll have, each time we get together for the next couple Sundays, we will do a part of this make along. They're all going to be tied in together. How fun is that? Any other questions that I missed? All right. Well, I got to go too. I'm thankful for all of you. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Take care, everyone. Take a moment out of each day and be creative. Talk to y'all after Thanksgiving. Bye for now.